seat to your heels and lift your knees up. Downward facing dog. Good. Inhale. Exhale, soften the knees. Slowly walk the feet toward the hands, keeping your feet about hips width distance apart, your hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. If your palms are lifting up or you're bending your knees, Omi, you're just going to put your hands on some blocks. That's right. Those blocks are nothing more than arm extensions. Just think of them as an extension of you and breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. You know those socks are not going to do you any good. Exhale, 3. So bring your feet forward, 2. Exhale, 4. Bring your feet a little apart. Exhale, 5. There you go. Still a warm up. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. Inhale. Exhale, 9. Inhale. Exhale, 10. On your inhale, lift your head and chest halfway. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist, elbows pointing up toward the ceiling. With straight legs, on your inhale, press into your feet, lift up and arch back, moving your pelvis forward a little bit. Then exhale, come back to center. Keep your feet apart. Bring your hands behind your back. Clasp your hands together in a fist. And bend your elbows at first, and then bring your scapula toward each other. Then extend your arms. Bring your chin into your chest and lift your arms away from your back. So bring your chin into your chest. Inhale, chin into chest. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. I'm bossy, so I'm going to tell you what to do all day. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, lower your arms, release your hands. On your inhale, bring your arms alongside your ears, clasp your hands together into a single fist. Exhale, let your shoulders move away from your ears. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, side bend over to the left and stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift back up to center. Then exhale, side bend over to the right. Keep the ears in line with the arms. Exhale, 1. Try not to turn it into a twist. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, lift back up to center. And exhale, lower the arms by the side of the body and step your feet together. Big toes and heels touch. Tadasana, mountain seat. Bring the hands together in undulating mudra. And offer this practice up to someone who you know is suffering. You may not know them personally. They may not even be human. But notice the suffering of another being and allow this practice to uplift their lives. And keep them in your heart and your mind the whole practice today. Exhale, hands by the side to Tadasana, mountain seat. With straight legs, hook your thumbs in front of you, reach up and arch back. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, take your arms behind your back, clasp your hands together in a fist, straighten your arms and legs. Inhale, bend your knees, place your hands down next to your feet, step your right foot back into a lunge and look at the windows. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog, look at the navel. On the inhale, come forward to a plank, look forward. Exhale, bend your elbows 2 inches, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, look at the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog, look at the navel. Inhale, come forward to a plank, look forward. Exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra, keep the toes down. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat onto the heels, lift the knees up, downward dog. On the inhale, lightly step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, left foot meets right and folding over legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, bend knees, arms alongside ears, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend knees, take arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten the arms and legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hands down next to feet, left foot steps back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to the heels, lifting the knees up, downward dog. On the inhale, lightly step the left foot forward, look forward. Exhale, right foot meets left and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs, and arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Dasana, mountain seat. Feet together. Feet come together, buddy. On your inhale, hook your thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, bend your knees, take your arms behind your back, clasp your hands together in a fist, straighten the arms and legs. Inhale, bend knees, place hands down next to feet, step the right foot back into a lunge. Exhale, drop down to your right knee. Inhale, hook your thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, hands down to the earth, stepping back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to the heels, lift knees up, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lightly step right foot forward. Exhale, drop down to left knee. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up and arch back. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step the left foot forward next to the right and fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, hook the thumbs, stand up, straighten the legs and arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, arms behind back, clasp hands together in a fist, straighten. Inhale, bend knees, hands down next to feet, step the left foot back. Exhale, drop down to the left knee. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck toes under, seat to the heels, lifting knees up, downward dog. On the inhale, step left foot forward. Exhale, drop down to right knee. Inhale, hook thumbs, reach up, arch back. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step right foot forward next to left and fold. Inhale, bend knees, hook thumbs, stand up, straighten legs and arch back. Exhale, hands by the side to Dasana, mountain seat. Good. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair seat. Feet together, buddy. Exhale, hands on the earth, step and extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Adva Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior one. One breath. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel turns down, come up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, step right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the earth, stepping back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right heel down, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, bend the elbows, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and stay. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale, good. Exhale, two. Notice how that gives you a little more outward rotation. Inhale, now lift up into my hand. Push me away. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look past the hands. Inhale, step or jump the feet in between the hands. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair seat. Exhale, come stand up, Tadasana, mountain seat. On your inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair. Then exhale, bring the hands together in prayer, twist over to the right, the left elbow on the outside of the right knee, awkward twist. Keep your knees in line with each other. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center Utkatasana. Reach the arms up. Exhale, stand up, Tadasana. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair. Exhale, bring the hands together in prayer and twist left. Right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Stay there. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center Utkatasana. Exhale, stand up, Tadasana. On the inhale, bend your left knee into your chest. Give your left knee a hug, standing on the right foot. Then exhale, open up the left knee. Put the left foot on the inside of your right thigh. Bring your hands together in prayer. Press down through your right leg. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, let your left forearm come under your left thigh with your left palm facing upward. Inhale, lengthen through the right side of the body. Exhale, side bend over to the left, bending tree. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the torso up. Bring the prayer hand overhead. Exhale, bring the prayer hand to heart center. Inhale, bring your left knee forward. Give your left knee a hug. And exhale, place the left foot on the floor next to the right, Tadasana. On your inhale, bend your right knee into your chest. Give your right knee a hug. Then exhale, open up the right knee. Place the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. You can also put it on the calf. Bring the hands together. Gaze at one spot. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Then exhale, let your right forearm come under your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen through the left. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Exhale, bring the hands together in prayer. Inhale, bring the right knee forward. Give the right knee a good hug. And then exhale, place the right foot next to the left, Tadasana, mountain seat. On the inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, awkward chair seat. Then exhale, place the hands on the earth and extend the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Adva Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, step right foot forward, left heel down, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open arms and hips, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, reach forward to the right. Right hand on right shin. Left arm is going to lift up. Back leg is straight, not bent. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, press into your feet. Lift all the way up to a stand. Then exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2. Right big toe is pointing toward the window. Inhale. Exhale, back left toe pointing up to the front left corner of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders over the hips so we're not in Malibu surfing. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, extend your right leg, 1 breath. Then exhale, rebend your right knee. Put your right hand inside your right foot. Exhale, your left arm's going to lift straight up into the air. And you're going to move your right shoulder into your right thigh, kind of pulling all yourself in toward the midline of your body. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now on your inhale, gently place your left hand down. Walk both your hands over to the left. Rotate on your heels, coming into a straddle forward fold toward the left side of the room. Check your feet out. Make sure your feet are parallel. Inhale, lift your head and chest, look up, shift a little weight forward. Then exhale, fold forward, walk your hands back, your fingers in line with your toes, your elbows bent, your crown of the head is on the floor. If you wish to experience a tripod handstand, press into your hands, lift your feet up into the air, and extend your legs, coming into a tripod headstand. Balance. Inhale. Bring those elbows together. Exhale, 1. Stay steady. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. If you're in tripod, open up the legs to a straddle. Gently place the feet on the floor. Good for you. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Everybody, walk your hands forward. Now start to bend your right knee, walk your hands around and frame your right foot, coming onto the ball of your left foot. Your left heel will lift up. On your inhale, extend your right leg. Bump your back foot forward about halfway till both legs are straight. So we're not going to go into standing split yet, but I will get there, I promise. On your inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale, fold forward, and today, walk your arms forward. Reach your arms forward, stretching through your lateral muscles. In a little different. Exhale, 1. Back foot's going to be grounded. Exhale, 2. So you're going to step this forward so you're not in a high heel shoe back there. Exhale, 2, and press here and push here. Exhale, 3, and lift up through here. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, lift your head and chest. Then exhale, bend your right knee, step back, downward facing dog. Simple. On your inhale, step your left foot forward, right heel down, come up warrior 1. Then exhale, opening the arms and hips, warrior 2. Then inhale, extend your left leg, straighten your left leg. Reach forward toward the windows. Don't turn that back foot out. That's not good. Turn that foot in. Reach forward toward the window, straight leg. Hinge at your hip crease, pull back with your hip. Look at the windows. Put your hand on your shin. Now, look how you're turning that foot in. There. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Press into your feet. Come all the way up to stand. Now exhale, bend your left knee, warrior 2. And here again, make sure you're not surfing. If you're surfing, that means you're leaning toward the windows. Don't lean toward the windows. Head over hips. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Good, everybody. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, extend your left leg 1 breath. Then exhale, rebend your left knee. Place your left hand inside your left foot on the floor or a block. I like a block. Inhale, raise your right arm straight up. 1 straight line from wrist to wrist, and move your left shoulder into your left leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, bend this knee a lot. Inhale, palm flat. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now on your inhale, gently place your right hand down. Now walk your hands over to the right. Rotate on your heels, coming into a straddle forward fold on this side. Now, turn your fingers out to the side walls. Turn your fingers out to the side walls. Now, turn your fingers back toward the wall behind you. Yeah. Then now lift your head and chest, look up, shift a little weight forward, and exhale, walk your hands back through your legs, reaching for the wall behind you. Yeah, there you go. Now, if your head is on the floor and you would like to do another tripod headstand, but with a different arm variation, be my guest. Lift your legs up into the air and squeeze your legs together. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, press those palms down. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. If you're in a tripod, straddle your legs out to the side and put your feet gently on the ground. Good. Now on your inhale, lift your head and chest. Walk your hands forward. Turn your fingers out to the side walls. Now turn your fingers forward. Yeah. Then start to walk your hands toward the windows. Rotate on your left heel. Come onto the ball of your right foot and frame your left foot with your hands. Then on your inhale, straighten your left leg. Bump your back foot forward till your back foot is touching. And no longer are you on a tightrope. So step this foot out a little bit, buddy. Out a little bit, out a little bit, out a little bit. And use a block. Oh my God. Yeah, there you go. Those arm extensions. And then exhale, fold forward and walk your arms forward toward the windows. Remember how we did that? We elongated the back and the spine. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good on your inhale. Lift your head and chest. Walk your hands back a little bit. Then exhale, just bend your left knee, step back, downward facing dog. All righty. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward, left heel down, come up warrior 1. 1 breath. Exhale, opening arms and hips, warrior 2. Now inhale, bring the left hand to meet the right. Come onto the ball of your left foot. Exhale, kick off, warrior 3. Inhale, soften your right knee. Step back into a warrior 1 with control. Exhale, opening arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, left hand meets right, left heel faces ceiling, closing your hip. Exhale, kick off, warrior 3. Inhale, soften your right knee with control. Step back, warrior 1. Warrior 1. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, left hand meets right, left heel toward the ceiling, closing the hip. Exhale, kick off, warrior 3, and stay. Inhale, good. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Now listen. Inhale. Exhale, gently place your left hand on the floor or block underneath your left shoulder, right underneath your left shoulder. Inhale, lift your right arm up and look over your right shoulder, rotated half moon. Exhale, 1. Inhale, good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, gently place your right hand down underneath your right shoulder. Use a block if you need to. Look forward. Then exhale, fold forward over your standing right leg. Yeah, walk your hands back if you want to. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Standing split. Try to straighten your standing knee. Exhale, 2. Notice that you're bending. Straighten. Exhale, 3. Raise your blocks up to get to the earth, not bend the knee to get to the earth. Exhale, 4. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, step your left foot back into a long lunge where it came from. Exhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the left foot forward, right heel down, come up warrior one. Then exhale, opening arms and hips, warrior two. Inhale, right hand meets left, right heel toward the ceiling, closing your right hip. Exhale, kick off, warrior three. On your inhale, soften your left knee with control, step back, warrior one. Exhale, opening arms and hips, warrior two. Inhale, right hand meets left, right heel toward the ceiling. Exhale, kick off, warrior three. Inhale, soften your left knee with control, step back, warrior one. Exhale, open arms and hips, warrior two. Inhale, right hand meets left, right heel facing ceiling. Exhale, kick off, warrior three, but this time stay. Inhale, good. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. On your inhale, gently place your right hand on a block. Exhale, ground down through your right hand. On your inhale, lift your left arm up, twisting, looking over your left shoulder, half moon. Inhale, back toes still point down. Exhale, two, back hip still drops. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. On the inhale, place the left hand down. Look up. Then exhale, fold forward over your standing left leg, standing split. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. On your inhale, lift your head and chest. Soften your left knee. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge where it came from. Then press into your palm, stepping back, downward facing dog. Excellent. On your inhale, step your right foot forward in between your hands. Now exhale, bring your left knee to the outside of your right foot and sit down. So squeeze your legs together and cross them over and sit down in between your ankles. Yeah, there you go. Right foot's going to be flat on the floor. Yep. And you're not going to sit on your left heel. So that's a key here. If your left heel is causing you to lift your right hip, pull your right hip down. Yeah. On your inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your left ear. Then exhale, twist over to the right. Bring your left elbow on the outside of your right knee. Look over your right shoulder. Seated spinal twist. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Good. On your inhale, come back to center with the shoulders over the hips. Exhale, counter twist. Keep the shoulders over the hips. Then inhale, come back to center and bring your right foot. Keep your left leg where it is. Just bring your right foot in front of your left shin. Now, come onto the heel of your right foot like you're on a gas pedal of a car. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Left hand first. Hold on to your outside of your foot. Hold on to the outside of your foot. Now bring your right hand, hold on to the inside of your foot. Your right knee's in between your arms. Right knee's in between your arms. Perfect. On your inhale, lift your right foot off the floor and extend your right leg. There you go. Then exhale. Bend your elbows out to the side, folding forward, pushing through your right heel. Inhale. Exhale, one. Inhale. Exhale, two. Inhale. Exhale, three. Inhale. Exhale, four. Inhale. Exhale, five. Inhale, lift your head and chest up and bring your right arm alongside your right ear. Your left hand still holding on the outside of your right foot. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Then exhale, twist and extend your right arm back, but don't put your hand on the floor. Look at your right thumb, balancing. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look forward. Bring your right arm alongside your right ear again. Then exhale, reach out. Grab the inside of your right foot. Now, plantar flex your foot. Point your toes like a ballet dancer. Yeah. Now, release your foot and reach your arms forward like a boat. Stay in a boat. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Dominga, lift that foot. Exhale, 2. Don't let it drop. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now, don't put your hands on the floor. Swing your right leg behind you and come into a pigeon. Finally, put your hands on the floor. Now, exhale, fold forward over your bent left knee. Isn't that nice? Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Walk the hands back. Tuck the right toes under. Press into the hands. Exhale, step back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the left foot forward in between the hands. Then exhale, bring your right knee to the outside of the left foot and sit down, seated spinal twist. Plugging both of the sit bones into the earth. On the inhale, lift the right arm up. Then exhale, twisting over to the left, looking over the left shoulder, breathing. Press that big toe down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, counter twist over to the right. Inhale, come center. And just move your left foot forward a little bit. Then come onto the heel of your left foot like you're on the gas pedal of a car. Bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Then bring your left hand into the inside of your left foot. Your left wrist is on top. On your inhale, lift your heel off the floor, extending your leg. Your toes are going to be pulled back because you're like on a gas pedal of a car. So it's a plantar flex. Inhale. Exhale, 1. This is Dominga's favorite. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now on your inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your left ear. Then exhale, twist and look at your left thumb, balancing. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale, good. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, look forward. Bring your left arm alongside your left ear. Then exhale, reach out. Grab the inside of your left foot again. Left wrist on top. Now, point your left foot like a ballet dancer. Then inhale, release your foot, reach your arms forward in a boat. Half boat. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift that foot higher. It's for somebody else. Remember the person you've been sending that love and compassion to. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now just open up the arms and just swing your left leg around. Don't let your hands go into the floor to the last minute. Then put your hands on the floor and fold forward over your right leg. Good for you. Pigeon. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good on your inhale. Lift your head and chest. Walk your hands back. Tuck your left toes under. And exhale, step back, downward facing dog, pressing at your hands. Now, this is a really terrific twist that I like to do. It's a down dog twist, but you have to shorten your dog. So walk your feet forward till your feet are flat like Ashtanga. Your heels are going to be flat on the floor now. Short down dog. What you want is about one of your arm lengths away. Press into your right hand, reach over with your left hand, grab the outside of your right ankle. Left hand grabs the outside of the right ankle. Now, push more to your right hand and pull with your left arm and twist and look underneath your right armpit over to the right. So it's a down dog twist all of a sudden. So if you're starting to bend, you could walk back a little bit. You could walk this foot back, or you could hold on to the heel. Yes, you could do either one. You want to have a little tension in this left arm so that you can twist and look underneath the right arm. There, exhale 1. You don't want to have to bend the elbow. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Release the right ankle. Place the left hand down. And then switch. Go over to the other side. Reach over with your right hand. Hold on the outside of your left ankle. Then push more into your left hand and pull with your right arm and twist and look underneath your left armpit. Down dog twist. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. This may have another name, but I don't know what it is. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Try not to bend the knees when you do it. Exhale 4. I know it's hard. It's for someone else. Exhale 5. On your inhale, gently release your left foot. Place your right hand down and step back, downward facing dog. Good. On your inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look through your hands. Inhale, shoot your legs through your hands and extend your legs out in front of you. Well, everybody can walk through too. All right. Flex your feet, lift your head and chest. Exhale, fold forward, hold onto your feet. Paschimottanasana. If you have a hard time, you can take that nice towel you have and you can put that around the ball of your foot. And so are those nice socks you brought? We can make some use of those socks. Okay. Socks are great. Towel is great. Straighten your legs. Straighten them. Now hold on to the end of the belt. There you go. Now, yeah, there you go. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale. Lift the head and chest. And exhale, hands by your hips. Dandasana, staff seat. So Paschimottanasana has a twisting variation to it. It's not done a lot. I like it. But here again, we've been working on a lot of little side stretchy kind of things today. Bending tree, the side stretch we did, the extended angle. This is also a more, instead of really getting into the Manipura chakra, which we talked about last month, and twisting from there, it really does kind of stretch through the laterals and the armpit. So with your left hand, reach over, hold on to the outside of your right foot. Then with your right wrist on top, hold on to the outside of your left foot. Now, lengthen, look up a little bit. Now, here's the key. You got to pull with your left arm, and you're going to lift your right arm up a little bit, and you're going to bring your head underneath your right armpit and look over to the right. No. You're going to stay here. You're going to pull onto the right arm and the left arm, and you're going to twist. And as you twist, you're going to use your arms pulling on your feet to look underneath your right armpits. Yes. Isn't that fun? You're going to keep pulling back the toes and rotate and pull here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale. Lift the head and chest up. Release the feet. And exhale, hands by the hips. Switch sides. This time, your right hand holds on the outside of your left foot. Your left wrist is on top. In that first moment, I just like to inhale, lengthen a little bit so I'm not rounding my lower back. And then exhale, pull with your right arm, lift with your left armpit, and stretch through the left side of your body, twisting, looking underneath the left armpit. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, hands by your hips. On your inhale, open up your legs to a wide straddle. You can stagger or you can turn to the side on your yoga mat. I don't care. Either way you want to do it. If you need to stagger person to person, just stagger a little bit. Now, bend your left knee and open up your left knee to the left side. Put your left heel on the inside of your right pubic bone. Now, we're going to do a side twist, okay? Put your right forearm on the floor in front of your right leg. Right forearm down. So right forearm is going to come onto the floor. You're going to bend your right elbow, and you're going to put your right forearm down. Now, your right elbow is going to push into your right leg. Now, lift your left arm up alongside your left ear. Then lean over to the right and grab your right big toe with your left hand. Now, once you have your foot, you can then push into your elbow with your right elbow into your right thigh and twist and open up your chest. Do you feel how that can happen? You're going to push with this arm and twist. Yes. Now, if that's not happening because you can't grab your foot, you can use a belt like Dominga just did, or you can reach back with your left hand, grab your right earlobe, and then push with your right arm and lift your left elbow up, twisting a little bit. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. There. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. On your inhale, lift up. Lift your left knee up and extend your left leg out to the left side, opening up your hip. Then bend your right knee. Open up your right knee. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. Now bend your left elbow. Put your left forearm on the ground. Here again, your left arm pushes into your inner left thigh. Reach your right arm up. You can grab the left ear, or you can use a belt, or reach out, grab your foot with your hand. Then once your hand is on your foot or your ear, push into your left arm and lift your right elbow up toward the ceiling, twisting a little. Exhale, 1. Good for you. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On your inhale, lift all the way up. Lift your right knee up. Extend your right leg. Good. So you're going to stay in a straddle. Okay? So we're going to stay in a straddle. And then you're going to take your left hand behind you. You're going to roll your inside of your right foot, the outside of your left foot, and you're going to lift up in a starfish. Then you're going to come down. You're going to take your right hand behind you. You're going to rotate on the outside of your right foot, the inside of your left foot. Lift your hips up. And then come down and just do that with the breath. Inhale, lift up onto the left hand. Exhale, come down. Bring the right hand behind you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Bring the left hand behind you. On your inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. Switch over to the right. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, come down. Come back over to the left. Inhale, lift up. And this time stay. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Bring the right hand behind you. On your inhale, lift up. Stay on the right hand. Exhale, 1. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, gently come down. And bend your knees, cross one ankle over the other, roll over on the shins, step back to a plank, and lower onto your abdomen. Good. Squeeze the legs together, reach the arms back toward the wall behind you. On the inhale, lift the head, chest, legs, and arms. Locust. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Grab my wrist. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, gently come down, release. Bring the forehead to the earth. Bend the knees, reach back, grab the ankles. On your inhale, lift up, Dhanurasana, bow seat. Exhale, 1. Good. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down, release the feet, rock out the hips. So the idea of dedicating your practice to someone else really moves it away from being an egotistical practice. You know, American yoga has become so egotistical, so self-indulgent. Yoga was never self-indulgent. Yoga has always been about letting go of one's personal wants, needs, and offering those energies of desire to someone else and uplifting their life, and then having yours uplifted in return. Very hard concept for Westerners, because we live in a me, myself, and I, competitive, commercialized, capitalistic culture. Bring the forehead to the earth, bend the knees, reach back, grab a hold of the ankles. On your inhale, lift back up. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, gently come down, relax. But through the development of compassion, through the practice of yoga, we also develop wisdom. And we can start to understand how to live our lives in a way that is a symbiotic relationship with other beings, that it's mutually beneficial. Bring the hands next to the chest, elbows close to the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. And exhale, bend the elbows, come lay down on your abdomen. Then roll over onto the back. Bend the knees, tickle the heels with the fingertips. Feet are about hips width distance apart and parallel. On the inhale, lift the hips, the lower, the middle back. Keep the feet down. Clasp the hands together in a fist underneath you. Half bridge. Then gently release the hands. Come down the upper, the middle, the lower back. You can stay like this. You can even come into a supported half bridge. If you would like to experience upward bow, Urdhva place your hands next to your head with your elbows pointing up toward the ceiling. Press into your feet, and on your inhale, lift your body off the floor, extending your arms. Exhale, 1, good for you. Inhale, good for you. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, come down the middle of the lower back. So your feet are a little too close. So you can bring your feet a little further out. Too much. About half there. Now, put your hands on the floor again, but bring your hands away from your head a little further out. To the edge of the mat almost. Not off of the mat, but just to the edge. So your little pinky fingers on the edge. Now try it. Place your hands next to your head. On your inhale, come up. It's going to be easier. Exhale, 1, look at there. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bring the chin in the chest and come down the middle of the lower back. So that looks good, except you're still sending your energy that way. I want you to send your energy straight up. Think of putting this up on that ceiling instead of that on the wall. Okay, try it again. Place the hands next to the head. On the inhale, come up. Put your chest on the ceiling. Exhale, 1, good for you. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, bring the chin into the chest and come down the middle of the lower back. Good for you. Bend the knees into the chest. Give the knees a hug. Make little circles on the sacrum, rocking left to right, right to left. And then bring the knees over to the left and extend the right arm out. Reclining twist. Inhale, come back to center line. And then counter twist the other side. And come back to center. Bring the knees into the chest. And gently put your feet on the floor and then open up your knees to the side. So you can stay like this in Supta Baddha Konasana. Or if you wish, you can come into shoulder stand. You can set up with blankets for shoulder stand. Or you can bring legs up the wall in Viparina Karani. Those are the 3 choices. Shoulder stand, full inversion, legs up the wall, half inversion, goddess, no inversion. So a lot of times, Bobby, my partner out there, he'll go, well, Austin, you make yoga too hard. And he doesn't mean that like my physical. I mean, he knows I teach a tough physical class, but he is actually saying I make it too hard because I bring the spiritual teachings of yoga into the teachings. I don't just teach it as a fitness class. I actually don't believe you can teach yoga and not talk about compassion. I don't think you can teach yoga and not talk about like higher wisdom. I think even if you're teaching downward dog, and if you're teaching downward dogs and you're teaching upward bows and you're calling them that and you're not bringing these spiritual teachings into your class, don't call it yoga. Call it something else. Call it a stretching class. Call it, calisthenics. Call it something else. But if you call it yoga, there has to be a higher purpose and a higher intention to do anything. And listen, the teaching of yoga is if you can make the most mundane thing of stretching your hamstrings into a spiritual practice, you can make every moment in your life into a spiritual practice. Every moment, every second of the day, everything you do, from cleaning a toilet to cooking a meal to talking with your family, is a moment for enlightenment. The Buddhists call it nirvana. The Hindus, they call it moksha. Westerners, we call it enlightenment. That word comes from the age of enlightenment, the 18th century. But it's an awareness beyond the body and the mind. Every moment can be a moment for that, even in a physical practice like yoga asana. But you have to be informed that that's what yoga is, not just a self-indulgent, feel-good thing. In Sanskrit, there's a word for that. It's called boga. Boga. Boga is the opposite of yoga. Boga is indulgence, sensory indulgence, just having a good time, to have a good time. If you're in shoulder stand, flex the feet, let the toes come overhead, let the toes touch the floor behind your head. Keep looking up, don't look around. Clasp your hands together in a fist. Then bend your knees, bring your knees alongside your ears. Hold on the back of the knees, Karnapidasana. Then place the hands on the floor away from you. Roll down slowly, one vertebrae at a time, until your hips touch the floor. And then once your hips touch the floor, if there's any padding underneath you, just move your blanket and your mat off to the side. Lay down on your back. Turn your palms to face upward, puff up the chest. Come onto the top of the head, fish. Then press into the elbows, bring the chin into the chest and come down. Bend the knees into the chest, giving the knees a little hug, and roll over to the left side and come into a child's seat. And from child's seat, interlace the fingers together, make one fist, and place the top of your head on the floor behind your wrist crease. Then tuck your toes under and lift your knees up and walk your feet forward so the hips are over the shoulders. You can stay here, half headstand, or dolphin. Sometimes it's called dolphin. If you want to, you can bring the knees into the chest and the heels toward the seat. You can stay there, balancing in a half headstand. Or bring your legs all the way up toward the sky, coming into a full headstand. So come down, and come set up for a moment. Okay, and I want you to take your hand, do this, and put it behind your head. Okay, now push me up and away with your body. There, you see that engagement of your shoulders? So that's what I want you to do. Because what's happening is you're coming into it and you got to push. You got to push the floor away so that you can have space for your neck. Okay. Now put those hands down. Yeah. Now lift your knees. No, not your leg. Lift your knees like a down dog. Now push up first. Now walk your feet forward. Yeah. Now bring this knee into your chest. Don't bring it into the air. Bring it into your chest. Give me your heel. Give me your heel. Give me your foot. Now, keep your knee in your chest. Don't lift your knee up. Give me your other foot. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing okay. But I want you to try something. Come here. Instead of making a rest for your head, make a fist. Don't rest the back of your head in your hands. Keep your head behind your hands. Some people will take it apart, but the thing is when you start and you do that, you end up laying your head in your hands. Don't lay your head in your hands. There should be a little space between the back of your head and your hand. Okay. Try it again. Yeah. But put your head right there on the floor behind your watch crease. There. That's what I want. Now, push the floor away from you. Bend your knee into your chest. Don't kick. You'll kick me in the face. Bring your knee into your chest. Pull your belly in. Don't. There. You're okay, but you're kind of out of control here because you're jumping. Don't jump. Now pull your ribs in. Flex your feet like you're standing on the ceiling. Don't point. Flex. Pull everything in. Okay. Come out of the back bend a little bit. Squeeze in and relax your butt. Relax your glutes. Relax your glutes. Squeeze in with your knees. Get your quads to work. Better. Better. Now push up with your forearms. They're better. Good for you. Good for you. You're still a little off center, but it's getting better. Now hinge at your hip crease and bend your knees and come down. Come down with control. Good for you. All right. If you're still up, gently come down. Rest in child's seat. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Inhale, lift the head and chest up. And let's come lay down on the back with your head toward the windows, your feet toward the door. And setting up for Shavasana, corpse seat. And you can place a blanket underneath your knees. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Dominga. And lay down on the back. Now, at this point, just allow the breath to breathe the body. You don't have to breathe in any special way. And just let the body be heavy, relaxing at the pelvic floor. And allow that feeling of compassion and unconditional love just to vibrate within you. What the practice does is it wakes up those energies that you've brought to your higher intention. It wakes up those vibrations. Gently start to deepen the breath. And by means of the breath, make small movements with the fingers and the toes. Stretch the arms overhead and stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. And draw the knees into the chest, giving the knees a hug. And then gently roll over to the right side. And pressing the left palm into the earth, lift the torso up and come up to a seated position. And once you are in that seat, just take a moment, close the eyes for a moment of reflection, not meditation, but a reflection. So just draw your senses inward and notice any subtle shifts in the body and the mind after the practice. Maybe the body feels more light. Maybe not. Maybe the spirit is more lighter and open. Maybe not. Maybe the mind is more calmer. Maybe not. But whatever you experience, acknowledging it. Acknowledge what you're experiencing. And then be grateful for that experience and let go of it. Don't attach yourself to it. Tomorrow will be another day. Tomorrow will be another practice. Tomorrow will be another experience. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling everything out. Inhaling for the sound of Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra, bowing the head slightly to meet the hands, giving thanks and praise for the teachings of yoga from the past, the present, and still teachings that are yet to be revealed. Om Bolo Sadguru Bhagavan Ki Jai. Namaste. Thank you all so much for being here. Have a beautiful rest of your afternoon. Be loved, be vegan. I will see you next time. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, thank you.